On today, y'all. Today we are going to be doing turkeys. Turkey is one of my favorite things at Goldie's. If you ever come to Goldie's, don't ever sleep on the turkey. These are the turkeys that we use at the restaurant. They come in pre-brined, so they're pretty chill. This one's a little frozen, so I can't really shape it up how I like. But these are super chill. Basically, what I do at the restaurant is I just kind of pour some pepper on them and throw them on the smoker, and they're good to go because they're pre-brined, so they're salty already. I don't no need to put some salt. Just get some good color and a good bark, and you're good to go. You're good to go. So just some pepper. It's looking nice. That's a little tiny pepper that I got at HEB or any grocery store. Nothing special really. So this is a second turkey. Sorry that first one's kind of boring or whatever, but this one's a little bit cooler, I guess. This is one I bought at HEB. Just turkey breast with the skin on. I don't. It wasn't pre-brined, so you can take it out and pre-brine it yourself if you want, and just look up a brine recipe and throw it in there for however long. I've never really brined anything. Like, I don't really ever do that. But see here, I'm just cutting off some excess pieces, the little pieces that are hanging off that aren't really gonna cook well. They're just gonna kind of burn up. Then I'm taking the skin off. I was cutting it off, but then I grabbed this towel and I just kind of peel it off that way. This is kind of the easiest, quickest way to do this. So this is what I'd recommend. But now the top of the turkey is pretty dry, so I'm gonna try some. I'm gonna try some mayonnaise, because that's what I hear is all the rage. Really, is like everyone's like, put mayonnaise on the turkey. Put mayonnaise on the turkey. Okay, I'll put mayonnaise on the turkey. Chill. Like, I don't know what it does. I don't really think it probably does anything. But here we are. I'm putting Duke's mayonnaise on this turkey, and I put a lot. I put a whole lot. Probably too much. Probably a little bit too much. But I was like, I mean, I've heard so much about this. I just wanted to see if it did anything. So mayonnaise on the turkey bird. Kind of smoothing it out, make sure it's all nice and chill. Yeah, that's definitely too much mayonnaise, right? Leave a comment if that's too much mayonnaise. If you've ever mayonnaise a turkey, check that out and be like, hey, let me know if I'm doing too much mayonnaise. I mean, it turned out great, so I mean, I don't really, I don't think, I guess I might not have used too much mayonnaise, but, anyways, I'm done talking about the mayonnaise. So I'm going pepper, and then I'm going, Holy Gospel Meat Church Rub. This one's not pre-brined, so I do need to, salt the top. Like, I didn't salt the other one because it's brined. This one, I'm salting the top, making sure the bark on the outside, or the crust, or whatever you want to call it, is salty. And I got some pepper in the mayonnaise. That's really bad. That's really bad by me. Anyways, yeah, I went pretty heavy. Now I'm throwing it on. Pepper first, Meat Church Rub second. That's a great combo. I haven't messed with that combo yet. Let's see. I'm so bad at editing these videos. Like, who wants to look at this for so long? But that's looking really nice. Nice and orange. Got the mayonnaise on there. Throwing it right into the back of the smoker. And then I'm basically just going to smoke these for about an hour and a half. Just hitting them with a ton of dirty smoke. Like, just an insane amount of dirty smoke. And you can't even taste it. And you wouldn't even notice. But, I don't know. Dirty smoke's bad, I guess, or whatever. So here's my fire. I did have the fire going before I put the turkeys on, but it wasn't really that hot. It was just I just had some logs going. Just started it the regular way with the match slide and all that good stuff. So here I am. Just that log was all done. I'm gonna put these next logs gently on top of the coals so that there's still enough airflow. I'm not gonna dig them into the coals like I usually would on a 1,000-gallon or something, but I'm gonna put them gently on top of there so there's enough airflow for the fire to keep going. And then I'm gonna add another log. Another nice flat log to kind of just keep the flames down as much as I can, and just kind of gently put it on there. But once I close this firebox door, the flames aren't going to really be that high. I mean, they're really only going so hard because I had the door open. But here are the turkeys. This is probably a couple hours in. I think it's doing that wet stuff because of the mayonnaise. That's That's my guess. Here's the other one that I just put pepper on. Let's see. Just checking the fire. I put a little piece of wood in there to stop it from closing all the way because I'm too lazy to level this out. But I mean, it doesn't even matter. The mill scale's too good to be stopped by some leveling. It's just too good. Everything's gonna still turn out good. But I will fix it eventually. Let's see. Yeah, this is about probably 3 hours in, 4 hours in. They're pretty much done. Let's see. That's gotta be 3, maybe 4 hours. Yeah, that one's ready to go. So I think I did like a couple hours smoky, and then I did 300 for a couple hours. Went straight to 300. You gotta cook them hot, gotta cook them fast, but you gotta get that color, and that color comes from those first couple hours of smokiness. So that one's looking really great. This is the meat church one. Basically with this one, since it isn't pre-brined, I'm worried about the whole entire turkey having flavor. So what I mean by that is like the middle of the turkey that you're biting into, does that have flavor that's not just coming from the bark? But so for that, I just add some butter. That's a whole quarter stick of butter or whatever, and then I add some more seasoning. So basically, this turkey's done. It's just gonna be resting now. I'm not throwing it back on the smoker. The turkey will melt anyway, or the butter will melt while it's resting. It's probably gonna rest for about an hour and a half. So I wrap that up, and then when I'm cutting the turkey, I'm gonna dip it into that butter, that salty butter. So you'll see that in a little bit. But the butter's resting on top. The top side is down in the foil, and the butter's gonna melt and then go over the top, so you don't mess your bark up. Pretty much. Not that I think I would. I think I said it pretty good. Here's the other turkey. This is kind of pretty like, oh yeah, that's looking really nice. That's a beautiful turkey. That's the one I posted a picture of on my Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, go follow my Instagram. It's Jirby_BBQ. I post all this stuff, and I'll let y'all know what's going on. Drop merch, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna rip 3 pieces of foil because I got the skinny foil. So usually you can maybe, if you have the longer foil, you can do it in 2. I'm gonna do it in 3, just to make sure that butter doesn't leak out of the little crease. But for this one, I do a little bit different than what I do at Goldie's. I'm gonna put the butter on here, and then I'm gonna pour some honey. So now it's like, it's got the peppery barks, real smoky. It's salty already. The butter's you're gonna dip the slice into the butter and honey, so it's gonna have like a little bit of sweetness to the whole turkey now. And it actually shined through really, really well. The honey, I was actually surprised because I hadn't really tried this, but the honey shined through really, really, really well. And this is probably like my favorite turkey. If honey wasn't so expensive, I would do this all the time. But it is way too expensive to be putting on, 120 turkeys a week. So we just do the butter. But it's still really good. It just kind of depends on what you like. I like a little bit of sweetness on my turkey. Probably kind of weird. This is the Meat Church one. Look at that cutting board. That cutting board is really, really nice. I'm so pumped up that I have it. It's so cool. Look at, my logo is literally on the cutting board. That's actually insane. It was made by White Butterfly Woodworks. So go check them out on Instagram. Shout out to them for making this cutting board. It's the best thing I have in my backyard besides the mill scale. So this is me cutting it. This is the Meat Church one. But you see, the only really like technique I kind of do is like when I'm cutting a slice, I kind of move my thumb over and I'll hold the slice that I'm cutting, kind of. But other than that, I'm just kind of cutting like super thin slices all the way through the turkey. And I got those little burn ends or whatever right there, little turkey ends. So I'm gonna come through, find a good piece in the middle, kind of show you all what the middle's looking like. That's pre-butter dip. That is looking super juicy. So this butter is that butter that I put the Meat Church rub in. Now it's a very like savory, salty butter. So now every bite of the turkey is gonna have a whole lot of flavor, and it's gonna be very, very good. But I mean, if the turkey's dry, you can tell it's dry even when you dip it in butter. It doesn't really matter. So you're still gonna want to cook a good turkey. So I recommend pulling it like 155 to 158, letting it rest down to like 140, 135, something like that. And that's pretty much all I do. Cook wise, it's super easy, super easy. I think it was 4 hours. I think it's 2 hours smoky, 2 hours at 300. And bada bing, bada boom, it was all done. I got like a nice little smoke ring on it. It's kind of red. That's not it being raw, I don't think. Or I'm super sick right now. So yeah, shout out to Meat Church for this this awesome rub that they make, and like I said, this is one of the best turkeys I've ever had, and I was super pumped up that it came out like this. So let's get to the other one. This is like what I put, it was like kinda Goldie style or something like that. This is the honey one. So now that's honey butter in there right there. This one's rested down. It's ready to cut. It's looking really nice. That's really beautiful. I was so pumped up. This is probably I impressed myself with this cook. That I think the little pepper helps. The little pepper kind of gets all over it and helps the color. I don't know why my camera looks so bad. I think it was like there's like a little smudge on it, but this is just me cutting the turkey, so it's not that big a deal. But yeah, just the thin slices, thumb over once you get through the top, then I put my thumb over and kind of hold that slice so it doesn't slide out. And that's pretty much all I do with the turkey. That's pretty much it. But when I dipped it in that honey butter, I was so pumped up. It turned out really, really great. And there's another shout out to the cutting board. Check them out on Instagram. That's a beautiful cutting board. I mean, I'm really happy I have this. So yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. If y'all enjoy the Jirby videos and want me to keep doing these Jirby videos, please consider donating to the link in my description. It's a GoFundMe for my friend who was just diagnosed with breast cancer. I'd really appreciate it. The Jirby channel is going to be doing a lot of cool stuff for that GoFundMe. So if you ever learned anything, or you want to, if you just want to support the channel at all, just please donate to the GoFundMe in my description. I'm gonna have that in all my videos going forward and everything. So yeah. Thanks again for watching, y'all. I really do appreciate it. Gonna have some Jirby merch and some stuff like that coming out soon. That's gonna be going towards that GoFundMe as well. So follow me on Instagram to go see that. And yeah, thanks a lot, y'all. Thank you.